The bidet is very fancy in a way. The parts look like it's well made. The only issue I had is that the bidet itself is very thick. Because it's so thick, the width-wise here, it has to go underneath your lid and your seat hinges. Now, when you have to actually take the tops off and then install this and put the lid and the seat back and bolt it in place again. Now, because of this, it's an issue because this is so thick. There's a gap here, but then there's no gap in the front. So now it's essentially the seat and the lid is tilted. So keep that in mind. It's very thick. I have other bidets in the house and it's not as thick as this one. I don't really know why this one was made with so thickness. And I don't really know if there's anything else I can do about it. The plumbing work, just keep in mind it has a feature for hot water, but if you want that feature and you want to use that feature, you have to bring that hot water line from either your sink or something like that. But because my sink is enclosed and I didn't want to drill a hole to feed the hot water line to attach to this, I ended up just not using the hot water function. It's a little bit tricky to use this. You have to turn it on first and then the water will come out. You can adjust the temperature. If you do have hot, it can mix with the hot water if you wanted to. And then there's the dials where it's the wash function for all areas, the nozzle cleaning itself, and then there is the women's area. And depending on the level of the gauges, it depends on the pressure of the water that you want. Do you want it stronger, weaker, whatever the case is, and you would have to adjust doing that. Other than that, it's pretty simple, straightforward. Just don't like how this was so thick itself that my husband had a very hard time to install this. These circular places are supposed to go into where the bolt is, and it was very annoying. I'm gonna be honest, this was not the best product to be installing.